Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Cyn on the Chat. My name is Cyn. Today, I want to talk about a serious topic. I want to talk about this young girl, Alexis Crawford, the student from Clark, Atlanta, who was found dead, strangled to death, body dumped in a park in down there in Georgia. So, there are a couple of reasons why I want to talk about this. And at the end of this video, I want to leave this with a message for everyone, all right? Especially young girls, but for everyone. This is something that applies to everyone, okay? So let me just break down some of the facts and some of the things that happened in this case. So this young girl, this baby, 21 years old, Alexis Crawford, was found dead. Her parents, her mother had reported her missing on November 1st after a day of not hearing from her, which was uncommon for her family. She was very communicative. She was always in close contact with her family. So a day without speaking to her, was unusual. So her mother, filed a reported her missing, to which then they searched for her and they found her. What happened is, a few days earlier, Alexis Crawford, filed a police report with the Atlanta PD stating that her roommate's boyfriend, Brannon Brantley, sexually assaulted her. Apparently, she was approached by him where he started to rub on her shoulder, kissed on her neck. When she asked him what he was doing, he replied, "I thought you were Jordyn." Jordyn Jones being the roommate. He told her he thought that she was his girlfriend. So at which point, according to the report, Alexis Crawford then went to her room. He followed her. So she went into the bathroom and closed the door. She said she remembered nothing at that point. Okay. So something was off. All right. Something was wrong. She noticed something was wrong. Something didn't seem right. She probably woke up unconscious in the bathroom. Who knows? She probably saw some marks. Something didn't feel right physically. And so she went and filed this report. Her roommate was a witness in that report and said that she banged on the door when she was looking for her boyfriend. Jordyn banged on the door, on the bathroom door, when she noticed it was closed while she was looking for her boyfriend, Brannon Brantley. And he came to the door with his shirt off and said, "I didn't have sex with her," talking about Alexis. When Jordyn looked, Alexis was naked. Now, it doesn't state if Alexis was on the floor. It doesn't state if Alexis was unconscious, if she was drugged, if she was drunk. So there are a lot of missing bits of information throughout this report. But this is all that they stated. So the next day is when Alexis Crawford, the day after that is when Alexis Crawford filed the police report. Jordyn Jones was a witness. She also made a statement in accordance with that report that Alexis made. So a couple of days later, on Halloween night, Jordyn Jones says Alexis Crawford wanted her to give her a ride to the liquor store. So she did. Police gathered, video footage of Alexis being at the liquor store at the time that Jordyn said she had taken her. So that was actually true. Jordyn then stated that 12:30 that night was the last time she saw Alexis before she went to bed. Jordyn went to bed, closed the door, woke up the next day, and Alexis was gone. So they go on the hunt looking for Alexis. They find her body. She's dead. Okay. And of course, they question the roommate. They question the roommate's boyfriend. And it comes out, they both admit to killing this girl. So apparently there was a fight between Jordyn Jones and Alexis Crawford that night, at which point Brannon Brantley, the boyfriend, got involved, jumped in, and choked Alexis out until she died, right? Both of them placed her body in a bin, and then he took her down to the park and left her there. Okay, they've both admitted to this. Jordyn was charged with malice murder. I'm not sure what. I'm assuming he must have been charged with the same. This is the thing. Brannon Brantley, there are a lot of questions to this case because Brannon Brantley had a long criminal record of animal cruelty, of endangering a child, robbery, thefts, you name it, violence towards other relatives, and things like that. My question is, why wasn't Brannon Brantley arrested when this young girl filed this police report against him? Was it because there was a lack of evidence? Was it that they weren't able to find him? You know, I'm curious as to, you know, was he there when Jordyn took Alexis to the liquor store? Was he present? Like, what was going on? You know, and Alexis and Jordyn, you know, Alexis was obviously under the impression that she and Jordyn was still cool. And she probably thought in her head that she had, you know, a friend in Jordyn because, you know, she was still taken to the liquor store. They were obviously still friendly. And then the tides turn and they have this fight and they end up killing her, right? So there are a lot of questions. All right, let me just get right to the big thing for me is this. What I got out of this whole thing is be careful who you call your friend. Be careful with whom you allow to get close to you. Be careful with whom you trust, okay? Something, and I hate to say this, and because I don't like to dog women, but this is something that I see quite often. When it comes to women, okay, women will have their man's back through thick and thin. The guy could dog them, abuse them, cheat on them, whatever, disrespect them left and right. And the girl is as loyal as a dog to this piece of shit, right? To these guys. So loyal that they will go against their very best friends, their day ones, on the strength of sticking up for these men. Right? You ever hear people when they say, I don't get involved in domestics, I don't get involved in people's relationships? Because if you, like, for example, you see your homegirl's man out at the club and he's trying to talk to a girl, you know he's smashing somebody else, and you tell your homegirl, a lot of times that homegirl is going to bring it up to him. She's going to say, yo, Sin is the one that told me that you was up in the club in this girl's face trying to smash or you left with her or whatever. What's up? And he's going to be like, what? That bitch, you know that bitch, she on my dick. You know that bitch was trying to get with me. You know that bitch is lying. You going to believe her over me? Kind of here, I'm going to smack that bitch out of there. Yeah, you know how it goes, right? And all he got to do is be like, I love you. I will never. You know, these bitches ain't got nothing on you. You know how I go. And the girl will fall right for it. Next thing you know, yo, I don't want you hanging out with that bitch no more. She trying to do is cause drama in our relationship. And it's a done deal. It's a wrap. Now, all of a sudden, your best friend got ill feelings towards you because you a hater and you the one trying to ruin her relationship with this man that she loves so much. You understand what I'm saying? This is something that is so common and it is so sad. All right? So, there was a post that this girl put up on Facebook who knew both of them. She knew Alexis Crawford and she knew Jordyn Jones, the roommate. And in the post, the girl says, wow, I knew this bitch was cruel. Talking about Jordyn Jones. She has Jordyn's face circled off in the picture, standing next to Alexis. It's a group of girls. And she goes, wow, I knew this bitch was cruel. It's so crazy. I been knew that this bitch was crazy. And you were the only one that stood by her side. So saying to me, what I gather from that is that this girl, Jordyn Jones, had a reputation of being grimy, being a little off, being a little nutty, and nobody was messing with her. You know, she didn't have a lot of friends. People weren't messing with her. But the only one that stood by her side was Alexis Crawford. As you can see in the picture, she was right next to her. She was the only one that remained her friend, giving her the benefit of the doubt, which leads me to my second message, my second point. When people show you who they are, believe them. Okay? I used to be one of those people that used to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. People would tell me things about people and I would be like, no, they'll never be like that to me. I don't believe that. Because you don't think that someone is capable of doing something so absurd or crazy because you're not capable of doing it. Right? We think everybody thinks like us, but that's not how this world is. Right? So our brains can't even fathom some of the crazy shit that people do because we just don't function like that. That's not our reality. That's not our norm. Okay? So it's cool to be nice and it's cool to give people a chance. But once you see a sign that something is off, especially if it's dangerous, if it's something that can place you in harm's way, get up out of there. Distance yourself. Take action. Protect yourself. Okay? Even if it's not anything that's this serious, you know, anything, things that are shady, you know, shady behavior, sneaky behavior, lying behavior. Protect your energy. Protect your being. Okay? Listen to the things that people say. Because a lot of times, if there's a lot of people saying the same thing or similar things about someone, some of that might be true. Where there's smoke, there's fire. All right? So, you know, use judgment. Okay? My mother would tell me about some of the friends I had growing up and say, you know, I don't like her, you know. And I'm going to tell you what, and I used to be like, oh man, I ain't trying to hear that. Like, this is my homegirl. My mother was right about everyone. And the ones that she told me she did like, which was only one, she was right about. She's still my best friend to this day. Okay? So sometimes people see things in other people that are around you that you may be blind to because you feel, you know, you like this person. So you turn a blind eye to certain things. Pay attention. Pay attention to who's around you. Pay attention to your so-called friends. Pay attention to their actions. Pay attention to the way they make you feel and your intuition. This is an unfortunate situation. This should never happen to anyone. Okay, this girl, Jordyn Jones, was Alexis's good friend, or Alexis was a good friend to her, I should say. You know, invited this girl in her homes during the holidays because Jones was from Michigan. So when she didn't want to travel, couldn't travel on the holidays to see her family, Alexis Crawford invited her into her family's homes for the holidays, according to these reports. Okay? But this girl had no qualms of killing her or participating in the act of killing her very own friend. All right? So, you know, this is an unfortunate situation and this shouldn't happen to anyone. So people out there, be vigilant. If you have daughters, pay attention to their friends. You, as an adult, pay attention to your friends. Pay attention to the people around you. Protect your home, protect your energy, protect your well-being. I'm out.